This is Heliox, where evidence meets empathy. Independent, moderated, timely, deep, gentle, clinical, global, and community conversations about things that matter. Breathe easy. We go deep and lightly surface the big ideas.
Sometimes you hear a song and it just takes you back,
Yeah.
It perfectly captures a moment.
Absolutely.
And today we're diving into the story behind, well, one of the most iconic space videos I can think of.
Okay.
Astronaut Chris Hadfield's cover of Space Oddity.
Oh, yeah.
Recorded on the International Space Station. It's, it's more than just a cool music video. It's got music history. It's got the challenges of filming in space. And even a bit of deep thinking about what it means to be human out there exploring the universe.
I think what really gets me about this one is the layered history.
Right.
So you've got the song Space Oddity, written by David Bowie back in 1969. And it was kind of inspired by the early days of space exploration, that feeling of awe and loneliness,
Yeah.
And then fast forward to 2013, you have Hadfield, a modern astronaut, actually living in space, reinterpreting that song. It shows how our relationship with space has evolved.
It's just wild, right? Bowie's watching those grainy Apollo missions on TV, imagining what it would be like to be up there.
Yeah.
And then Hadfield makes that vision real, singing those same lyrics while floating in the cupola.
It's like art predicted life, and then life paid homage back.
Right.
And he doesn't just cover the song straight.
Right.
He works with M. Greiner and Joe Corcoran,
Right.
to update the lyrics.
Yeah.
Reflecting those 40 years of progress we've made in spaceflight since Space Oddity first came out.
Okay, so before we get too deep into the lyrics themselves,
Yeah.
let's talk about the video.
Yeah, let's talk about the video, right?
Because filming anything in space,
It's got to be tough.
let alone a music video,
Yeah.
it's just got to be a whole other level of challenge.
Right,
Right?
absolutely. I mean, even lighting.
Mm.
Lighting becomes a huge deal. You've got the Earth, super bright, reflecting the sun. And so Hadfield had to, get creative to avoid just being totally washed out in the shot.
Yeah, he talks about using two lights on his face
Right.
just to balance the exposure.
Yeah.
I'm curious, was that standard procedure for filming on the ISS, or did they have to adapt techniques specifically for this project?
It's kind of both. So astronauts, they get training in, photography and videography.
Okay.
But, each shoot is going to be different, right?
Yeah.
Based on where you are, what you want it to look like.
Sure.
I mean, in this case, he was working with limited equipment, so
Right.
he had to improvise to get that balance, with the Earth in the background.
Right.
He even used the station's windows, as giant diffusers.
Wow.
Pretty ingenious.
So resourceful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the, the elephant in the room,
Yeah.
or the floating camera in the space station.
Uh-huh. Microgravity.
Yeah.
The camera's going to want to drift around.
Right.
So he used, these flexible arms
Oh, okay.
and a lot of Velcro to, try and keep things steady.
Watching the video,
Mm-hmm.
you do see the camera
Yeah.
kind of gently swaying at times.
Right.
At first I thought it was a stylistic choice, but now I realize that's just,
Just the reality.
it's just what happens in space.
It's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
It adds, another layer of complexity,
Right.
but it also contributes to that sense of weightlessness, you really feel it.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It's funny, all this cutting edge technology up there,
Yeah.
but you're still battling the fundamental forces of physics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
And that brings us to another really fascinating part of this whole thing.
What's that?
Hadfield, the musician.
Yeah.
He's been playing guitar, fronting bands, for over 25 years before going to space.
Wow.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
Someone who achieves this incredible feat of becoming an astronaut
Right.
also has this long-standing passion for music.
Yeah.
Talk about overachieving.
Yeah.
What do you think drew him to music?
It seems like music has always been a part of who he is, a way to express himself, connect with people, and, that connection becomes even more important in places like space.
Right.
Isolated, demanding.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I remember reading that Hadfield actually, asked for feedback on his guitar playing from Earth while he was recording this video.
Oh, wow.
And apparently the producer told him it was a little messy.
Oh, no.
Which, I mean, It's kind of a funny story, right?
Yeah.
But it shows the unexpected challenges of trying to play an instrument in space. Like gravity, lack of gravity affects everything.
Everything.
Even something as like basic as strumming a guitar.
Like your fine motor skills, gotta recalibrate, Muscle memory doesn't work the same way up there.
Not just floating cameras.
No.
It's like your fingers want to float away too.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing that I think is so interesting is that despite being this accomplished astronaut and experienced musician, he still felt intimidated covering David Bowie. He even compared it to like tackling Bach or ELO.
Think about Bowie, right? Like how influential he was.
Yeah.
The space oddity, especially. It's like part of how we understand space exploration.
Right.
It's not just a song. It's this touchstone, this anthem for that whole era of discovery.
It makes you realize that even heroes have heroes, right?
Yeah.
I wonder what went through Hadfield's mind when he first strummed those opening chords in space.
Yeah.
But was it just pure excitement, or was there like a little bit of nervousness, knowing he's reinterpreting this huge iconic piece of music?
Yeah. It must have been like surreal.
Yeah.
Knowing millions of people are going to watch this.
Yeah.
And compare it,
The original? Yeah.
And not just anyone in Bowie. Like Bowie himself said it was okay to change the lyrics. He even said it was the most poignant version of Space Oddity ever.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Getting Bowie's approval. I mean,
It's huge.
that must have been such a confidence boost. I'd love to dive into those lyrical changes a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I think it's so fascinating how they reflect how far we've come in our understanding of, space travel and everything.
It's like 2 snapshots in time,
Yeah.
We've got Bowie's original, written back in '69,
Right.
really capturing that early wonder,
Yeah.
the trepidation of like going into the unknown.
Right.
There's that feeling of isolation.
Yeah.
The solitary astronaut drifting further and further away from Earth,
Right.
unsure of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it really reflects that anxiety the world had,
Right.
Like we were on the edge of this new space age.
Totally.
And then Hadfield's lyrics come in, right?
Right.
They bring that feeling of accomplishment,
Yeah.
familiarity, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not just about being alone in space.
Right.
It's about the connection,
Right.
that shared experience between Earth and those orbiting above.
Totally. And for example, the line from Bowie, "Tell my wife I love her very much,"
Oh, yeah.
becomes, "Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows."
Right.
It's such a small change.
It is.
But it says so much.
It does, yeah. It's like confidence in communication.
Right.
Like there's that feeling of like life on Earth, life in space. It's all like connected.
It's continuous.
Yeah.
It's not this separated thing.
Exactly.
And I also noticed a shift in tone too.
Yeah.
Like Bowie's version, it's kind of haunting,
Yeah.
melancholy.
Yeah.
But Hadfield's feels hopeful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even celebratory, I guess.
I think that's because, space exploration isn't so much about nationalistic competition anymore.
Right.
Who can get there first. It's become more about international collaboration,
Right.
scientific discovery.
Yeah.
We're not just planting a flag,
Right.
We're trying to understand where we fit in
Yeah.
in the universe.
In this grand scheme of things.
Yeah, pushing the boundary.
And you see that in the video too. It's not just, Hadfield performing.
Right.
He's showcasing the space station, the technology, the view of Earth.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
There's that one shot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where he's floating through the modules.
Yeah.
Weightless guitar, the Earth.
It's amazing.
It's he's like, come on, everyone, join me.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's experience this together.
And to your point earlier about the connection, it's the internet that made this whole thing happen in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
Hadfield, he recorded an original song at first.
Oh, right.
And then it was the internet, the people online.
People, yeah.
They're the ones that kind of pushed him to do Space Oddity.
That's so cool. And that's how an internet,
Yeah.
especially social media, has changed how we experience space.
Right.
It's not just one-way communication anymore.
Right. NASA telling us stuff.
Yeah.
It's interactive.
Yeah.
We're all participating.
It's we're part of the mission.
Exactly. We can ask questions, make requests.
Right.
We can influence what happens up there.
And that, that engagement,
Yeah.
it makes us appreciate how complex, how challenging space travel really is.
It does.
It makes it human,
Yeah. It reminds us it's not just robots and machines, right?
Right.
It's people with passions, talents.
Doing incredible things.
Yeah.
Hadfield even compared this whole Space Oddity video to Like being able to watch Michelangelo paint the Sistine Chapel,
Oh, wow.
which I think is such a cool comparison.
It is.
Because he's highlighting the importance of sharing the process,
Right.
not just the final product.
Totally.
You know, he gives us a glimpse into everyday life.
Yeah.
You know, what it's like for an astronaut, the challenges of making music in space.
Yeah.
It just makes it feel
Real.
less like science fiction, more like something we can all be a part of, even from down here.
And that's so important for, like, inspiring future generations, you know?
Totally.
When we see someone like Hadfield, pilot, engineer, musician, achieving these, like, amazing things,
Right.
it makes us think, wow, what's possible?
It makes you realize that space exploration, it's not just about rockets and science.
It's about us,
Yeah.
our potential.
It's about creativity, adventure, pushing those boundaries.
Physical and artistic.
Yeah, this deep dive. It's been fascinating. I'm ready to see where this goes, you know.
I know, me too. Like, what does this all mean for the future of, you know, art and music in space?
Right. We can make music videos now.
Yeah.
What about like in 10 years, 20 years?
It's exciting to think about, right? Imagine like whole orchestras, you know, performing in space stations, their music just echoing through those modules. Or artists like making sculptures that like dance and change in zero gravity.
Whoa, like a zero gravity ballet.
Yeah.
Performed to a space symphony.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing. But what about, you know,
What about it?
accessibility?
Right.
Will it just be astronauts making this art?
Right.
Or could, like, space tourism open it up to more people?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, if space tourism becomes more common, who knows?
Right.
We could have a whole new, like, wave of space artists.
Oh, yeah.
People whose work is all about being off planet.
I can see it now. Artists setting up studios on, like, orbital platforms.
Yeah.
Creating stuff inspired by those views.
Yeah.
The feeling of weightlessness.
And the music.
Yeah.
Totally new genres could appear, you know,
Ah.
inspired by, like, the sounds of space travel, the hum of the life support systems,
Right.
the silence of space, maybe even compositions based on the rhythms of, like, planets and stars.
Like Cosmic Concerto.
Exactly.
Nebula noise
Yeah.
hitting the Billboard charts. But how would experiencing space actually change an artist? You
Yeah.
know, their creative process. I mean,
It's a fascinating thing to think about. You know that overview effect? That shift astronauts talk about when they see Earth from space.
like the big picture.
Yeah, would that change how they express themselves?
Would their art be more like, you know, introspective?
Maybe.
Focused on like how connected we all are?
Yeah.
How fragile our planet is?
Or like the opposite, right? Super abstract, trying to show just how vast and mysterious the universe is,
Maybe it would be both.
right?
Like personal, but also cosmic at the same time.
Yeah.
And think about us down here on Earth,
Right?
experiencing those works.
Yeah.
Feeling that sense of wonder, you know,
Totally.
transmitted through music and visuals, creating a totally different place.
Powerful.
A real reminder of what it means to be human
Yeah.
and our place in the cosmos.
Yeah.
Like Hadfield said, space exploration is about us.
It is. Figuring out who we are, where we fit in.
His story, his music, it's like this bridge
Yeah.
between science and art, you know, the technical stuff of spaceflight.
Right.
And the human need to create and share. Wow, this deep dive, it's been like a total mind shift for me.
Really.
I'm looking at space exploration in a whole new light.
That's the best part of these deep dives, right?
Yeah,
They get you curious, challenge how you think about things.
absolutely. And I hope you, our listener, are feeling that too.
You too.
Chris Hadfield's Space Oddity.
Uh-huh.
It reminds us that human creativity, well, it can go anywhere,
Yeah.
even beyond Earth's gravity.
So keep looking up, keep exploring,
Yeah.
and never stop asking, what if?
What if indeed?
Maybe one day you'll be making art among the stars.
Thanks for listening today. 4 recurring narratives underlie every episode: boundary dissolution, adaptive complexity, embodied knowledge, and quantum-like uncertainty. These aren't just philosophical musings, but frameworks for understanding our modern world. We hope you continue exploring our other podcasts, responding to the content, and checking out our related articles at helioxpodcast.substack.com.